I decided to apply for Peace Corps Response because after I finished graduate school, I wanted to have more practical experience with development, especially with public health, international health and development. I also wanted to get more experience specifically in Africa, and I wanted to be in Southern Africa. My previous Peace Corps service was in Togo. It was in a village called Gapeson. I think my previous Peace Corps experience prepared me for the Peace Corps response experience in that I had the opportunity to work in the health system already. So when I came here, I actually had a very good idea of health systems and capacity in the development context. One of my main responsibilities as District HIV and AIDS Technical Advisor for Salima is helping to coordinate the district response to HIV and AIDS in Malawi. I think that Peace Corps is able to help in that situation of prevention, care, and treatment of HIV and AIDS in Malawi. One of definitely the things that I've noticed about being in Peace Corps Togo and Peace Corps Malawi, that people are often surprised to find that I am American because they definitely have an idea of what Americans are. People would automatically meet me and start speaking the language of Togo, which is Ebe. They would automatically start speaking that, or they would speak French and just assume, definitely this is what you are a Togolese woman. It was also interesting, not just with that, but also people coming from other countries, Europeans that were coming in, and I would meet them and we would sit down and talk, and they would say, oh, so you live in Compton, California, because that's what they would know from the movies, and that's what they would say that. So it was actually everyone in Peace Corps Togo. It was kind of interesting that everyone kind of had a preconceived notion. Coming to Peace Corps Malawi, I think one of the major differences is that I don't live in a small village. It's not a surprise necessarily to anyone that I am Black American, and they don't, in Peace Corps Togo it would be, no, that's not what Americans look like. And here it's like, oh, okay, so you're American. I thought you were Malawian, but actually you're American. We all, and this gets a little bit into the granola type thing, but I think we all have a responsibility to each other. And I think we all have a part to play in creating the world that we want to have. And I think that everyone, no matter what you do, I mean, if you want to go out and assist a community center in doing their budgets, or if you want to go out and do first aid care and training of something, everything you do is going to improve your community and the world around you. And having the leadership, the President of the United States come in to say something and say, this is something that I encourage, and I feel like people should really get involved in that. I think when you have that leadership, it encourages people to do things that they probably were thinking about doing, that they would have wanted to do, and now it's like, yeah, I can get out and I can make a difference